Hello, you beautiful people. I am JR.
And I'm Dee.
We have been in the lifestyle for 7+ years.
And we're here to share our sexy stories
And experiences.
If you're not 18, this podcast is not for you.
And if you are, please go visit
lifestylelinks.com.
That's LYNX. Hello, beautiful people. This is episode 6.
And the title of this episode is
From Newbies
to Knowbies.
And that's KNOWBs, by the way.
Yes.
Exactly.
And that's going to be our main topic.
Exactly.
Yeah, we have an interview with some dear friends of ours, and they're going to talk about their journey in the lifestyle. It was a slow journey.
Yeah. But this particular segment is what?
It's what have we done lately?
And what is that?
Well, goodness.
Yes, goodness gracious.
So recently we got to go to a spectacular house party. It's hosted by our friends Jay and A.
Correct.
And they do it twice a year.
Twice a year.
This was summer solstice.
Correct.
They also have winter solstice.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, which is...
And they line those up.
Right, with those dates.
They do.
And we were fortunate enough to go to the Chop Block.
And what that is, they do a theme sort of...
Cuisine.
Yes. This time it was Vietnamese.
Right.
Other times it's what?
Oh, it's been everything. It's been French. It's been Thai. It's been all sorts of stuff.
So what they do is
and crazy stuff too.
Yeah, they provide all the ingredients, you know, the protein and the vegetables and this and that. And we cut them up, chop them up.
Yep, you bring a cutting board and a knife.
We do.
Yep.
And we put them all together.
There's about 20 of us.
Yeah.
We break into groups.
About 3 hours before the main event.
And we make 4 to 5 different recipes.
We do.
Yep, we have team captains.
Yeah,
it's super fun.
Yeah, super fun.
Yeah.
It's great. And the food's great.
Yeah. Great crowd. But then the real party starts.
Yeah, exactly. Hello. It's a little bit of a crazy orgy.
Yeah. It's actually, it's not for newbies.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah.
Probably not.
You could be a newbie and stay on the main floor.
Right. So there's a main floor where there's more like interaction and sort of just mingling and talking, this and that. But upstairs,
right,
you're naked and having fun.
Yeah.
So, like lots of fun.
Yeah. So we got very lucky.
We did.
J&A's because one of our good single girlfriends, Jay, you might remember her from the last episode.
Oh, that's right.
She was the one that talked about the chiropractor.
That's right.
Yeah.
In the ShareNation live podcast sort of thing. Yeah, right.
Right. So she actually brought a guy.
She did.
Which was my first time ever. You have to realize that JR and I have been doing lifestyle for 8 years, and I've been sharing my man with single girls all this time. And this is actually the first time that a single girl shared her man with me.
Right. And that was great.
Yes.
And he was good, right?
He was beautiful.
He was beautiful.
Yeah, he's ex-military.
Yeah.
Very fit.
Very fit.
Very handsome.
Very handsome.
Yeah.
Blue eyes.
Right.
A light-skinned black man with blue eyes. I even commented.
Yes.
Afterwards.
Yeah. What'd you say to him?
I said, you actually very beautiful. You have beautiful eyes. Like, oh, thank you very much. He's like, thank you very much.
But it was a great experience.
So we got to the room.
Yeah.
Let's go into it. Let's go into it.
So we get to the room and it was just instantly very comfortable and like we were all attracted to each other.
Exactly.
And so JR and Jay went down to the air mattress on the floor.
Yeah, at first.
And
you guys were on the bed.
And we were on the bed. And the really neat thing is that I don't orgasm easily.
That's correct.
But in this instance, it didn't take me too long.
It did not.
Yes, and what I really liked about him, I kind of find this happens to me often, is that when I'm with a new person, I like to try different things to just kind of try it on for size, different positions, and I was able to orgasm with him, and of course he got to orgasm with me.
There you go.
Yeah, which was super cool. But then you and Jay.
Yeah, we said, let's go up to the bed.
Right. So then it was the four of us.
Yeah, on the bed. Yeah, it was good.
Which was, and you've been with Jay before.
I have.
So that's that's a good connection.
Yeah, it was a warm connection. Yeah, it was good.
Yeah. So that was a very good full swap.
And, and the other bedrooms upstairs were, at that point, were full.
Right.
A lot of people up there, having, orgasms and having sex and whatever. It was great.
Some of the rooms, it'll just be like maybe 2 couples. Other rooms will be 6 or 8. And some of the rooms even get more than that.
And there's another room where he has a Andrew's cross.
Right.
Where he puts, women
for people that are into that.
Exactly.
But I was so grateful to Jay. Thank you, girl. We have known so many other single girls in our 8 years. And a lot of times what happens is they will hang out with us when they're single. And then all of a sudden they get a boyfriend.
A vanilla boyfriend.
And I've been sharing my man with her all this time. And then she gets a guy and she's not sharing him with me.
Or she's totally out of the lifestyle. Gone.
Yeah.
Like ghosted.
That's happened.
That happens all the time.
Quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what else have we done lately?
What's the next thing? I don't know. What we did lately? Oh, Caliente.
Yes.
Yeah.
And a big shout out.
To
J and V.
Who got us rooms. Not rooms, but condos.
Yes.
Right. They had what? What did they have?
They had points. They're members.
They're members, right.
Yeah.
So they got 2 different
condos,
2-bedroom condos.
Right, 2 2-bedroom condos.
In the first condo, it was J and V who got them.
With J and C.
Who were on our podcast, The Good, the Bad, the Ugly. That was our interview people.
Right. Yeah. And then we had Elle, a single girlfriend.
With us. In our room. Hello, people.
In our condo.
Hello.
I know.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah. Anyway.
It was our first time at Caliente.
Right. But we know her.
Right.
We've known her for years. We met on a cruise years ago.
Right. And so it was a beautiful resort. The pool was fabulous.
Friday, fantastic. At the pool, warm, beautiful. Yep. In the water with cocktails. It was great.
It was super.
But Saturday.
It was raining.
Rained like ridiculous. Just
tropical storms.
Ridiculous.
So what do you do?
What did we do? Yeah, what did we do?
Well, it was recently JR's birthday.
Oh, that's right.
Right. And so Elle and I were his birthday present.
Oh, it was beautiful, people. It was great. So we're, in the bed, in our bedroom.
Yeah.
I had the 2 girls, and, I'm mostly with
Elle.
Yeah.
I'm there because her and I are really good friends.
Right.
And I'm bi. And I'm good being bi with her because we love each other and it's easy. It's easy for me to kiss her and touch her, and her and I are touching JR at the same time.
So I'm having sex with her, but I'm kissing both of them, and I'm sucking both their breasts at the same time.
We're kind of all touching each other.
The big thing was what?
Right. There was a mirror.
The mirror.
On the headboard.
Yeah. So the headboard was a freaking mirror.
Right.
And I'm like, I look up and I'm like, oh my God, this is really cool.
He could see himself with 2 girls.
Freaking bird's eye view of the action. It was great.
So that was a beautiful birthday present.
Then we got home and what happened?
That's right. So then we get home. Well, no, when we were there, we both looked at each other and we said, we have a mirror.
In our bedroom.
We've never done it this way.
Yeah, we used to do it sideways.
Yeah,
So a couple of days ago, we did it. We turned around. This is really great.
Right. So we learned something.
Yeah,
and
crazy.
It gave us inspiration to do something new.
It took us 10 years to turn around. Yeah. Okay, all right, fine. All right, good.
But we will go back to Caliente.
We will.
Yes, we'll probably get a group together.
We're going to try that. It was really great. They have a couple of different special things. They have a 5-night, 4-day for like $5.99 in the hotel.
It's vice versa.
Yeah, they have a couple
it's 4-night, 5-day.
Is that what you said? I'm not sure. Whatever it is, I don't know.
But we met the membership director.
We did.
Who is also a singer.
Fantastic singer.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she did this thing. She was singing this like old standard song, and she went onto the piano with like a split dress on, and it was like so sexy.
Yeah.
And she's pretty.
Yeah.
She's
yeah.
beautiful.
And sweet too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
We met so many nice people.
Really good.
Highly recommended.
Highly recommend. It's not far from the Tampa airport.
Yep.
You can get to it pretty easily.
Yep.
Caliente, recommended highly.
It was awesome.
It was good.
Yep. And we met some new people.
Yeah. It was great.
Yeah.
It was really good.
So that's what we've done lately.
That's right.
And now we're going to talk about our friends that were newbies. And now
Knowbies. So listen, we'll just hang in there, and in a few seconds, you hear from us. Okay.
Said I'm all about it. Yeah, I'm all about it. Said I'm all about it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Said I'm all about it. Yeah, I'm all about it.
Hello, people. This is one of our segments where we have guests in the studio. We have our very good friends, R and L, which we've met.
And I think it's been quite a while, right? How long have we known each other?
It's been.
Since 2016.
Yeah. And I will describe these sexy people sitting in the studio with us.
Oh, cool. Go ahead.
We're going to call her Luscious L.
That's right.
She has the most beautiful hair. Oh, my goodness. And, of course, her breasts are spectacular.
They are. I've been there. Don't worry about it.
And R, a way to describe
Yeah.
R. Ready to go, R.
Ready to go.
I like that.
Yeah. Yes, because he is always ready to go. And he's very fit and very
fit
sweet.
and thin and good looking. And
Yes.
all the rest of that good stuff.
But not too thin.
No, thanks.
Yes, yes.
Right.
And he's also handy.
Yes.
And I love handy men. So how did we meet? Tell us.
Okay, so we were at an IPG party, and it was our very first takeover.
Yes, we were newbies.
Yes. And we were basically deer in the headlights.
Yes.
You were. Oh, my God. I remember.
I think we were up against the wall.
And we've mentioned this. We tend to gravitate to those people that are kind of huddled in the corner looking like scared. So,
Well, we appreciated that because we didn't know what was going on. We didn't know what to do.
Yes. So we see Dee in the hallway, and Dee approached us and asked us our names and took it from there.
Yeah, and started to chat.
and there was this other couple, befriended them as well. And they were also new in lifestyle.
That's right.
Right. So we happened to have a jacuzzi suite, and we said, why don't we go back to our room? And both couples like, oh, we're kind of new. We're like, nothing needs to happen. We're just going to have a good time, have a couple
you
of
guys
drinks. Yeah, go ahead.
You guys were very good about that.
Yeah.
We felt that our first time that we were going to have to, jump right in, and we never felt pressured to do anything.
Yes.
Right, because that was your worry. You
Yes,
show up to a
yes.
hotel takeover party, your
Yes.
first one.
It was our first one. We were at a sex club before, but we just were like voyeurs. We just kind of looked around.
Right.
And we just didn't know what to expect. And we just thought you were inviting us to our room. We were like pressured into doing something.
But we made it clear, no, nothing's going to happen. We're just going to have a good time. We have a jacuzzi. We're all going in the jacuzzi. That's what we said.
Right. And get to know each other.
Yeah, so we
Yes.
had W and T with us. We all went back, and we all just kind of,
It was the six of us.
six of us,
Yes,
and we
they-
jumped in this jacuzzi made for four.
Yes. Yes. It was a little tight, but it was a lot of fun.
And the crazy thing is, he was a wrestler,
Yes.
Yeah,
right?
right.
And I knew a lot about wrestling.
Uh-huh.
So we were like practicing moves on each other. And then didn't a funny thing happen where he put on
He did. I
a
was just
piece of my lingerie?
Yes. That was hysterical.
I mean, we were laughing so hard.
So the five of us are in the hot tub, and he leaves the room where the hot tub is, and he puts on a piece of D's lingerie, and he comes back in.
And it fit him.
It did.
Yeah.
Because he was small. He's
Yeah,
small.
yeah.
He's like,
But I like small guys,
Yeah.
so I was completely good. But it was their, I think it might have been their first hotel
yes,
takeover party as
right.
well.
So, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So we had two newbie couples that were kind of introducing
Right.
to just have fun.
Right.
That's it. Just have fun.
And
That's
it
all.
didn't matter,
It
really.
didn't matter at all.
Yeah, yeah.
It didn't matter.
So basically, from the point of view from a newbie, we didn't know what to expect.
Yes, exactly.
We thought going in, we were very excited. We wanted to see what it was all about. But we honestly thought that we were going to get raped,
By a gang of people.
which we weren't ready for.
Right, exactly.
But D and R came in and made us feel very comfortable and welcome, and we invited them to our wedding.
Yeah. A
That's
couple
right.
years later.
A couple
right.
years later,
Yes.
Gotta know 'em
That was a
better, yeah.
vanilla thing we did.
it was a vanilla thing.
It was like
our
only-
kids were there.
There was only 2 couples you invited. It was us lifestyle, and the other couple was sort of lifestyle.
Yes.
Yes.
And that was it. It
Yeah.
was so much fun.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
It was
And
so
then,
much
of course, later, your older daughter kind of knows,
fun.
Yes.
right?
She does.
So,
Oh, yeah, this
she
is hysterical.
says-
This is hysterical.
She says to her daughter, like a week later, 2 weeks later, so can you guess who our friends at the wedding were actually the lifestyle couple? And your daughter guessed.
One guess.
Yeah.
One guess.
Yeah. She knew.
JR and D.
JR and D. Yes.
She could tell. Although, I mean, we didn't act any
No.
differently.
No.
No, you're very respectful
Nope.
and all. Yeah.
Yeah, but she could kind of
Yeah.
single
You,
us
you didn't
out.
come in lingerie or anything.
No. we looked like everybody else, I guess.
I think it was because we were friendly to everyone. We met
Yeah.
your friend.
Yes.
We were just talking to everyone, but friendly to everyone. And,
And it was a beautiful wedding
It was-
on the
Thank
beach.
you.
on the beach. It was great.
Yes, I mean they were married like
On
with
the
the
beach.
ocean in the background, and then the reception was this beautiful like
Yeah.
seaside.
Resort.
Yeah, it was cool.
And we were
Very
glad
nice.
you guys were there because you guys are our first, introduction into the lifestyle. And
Yes.
Right.
Yeah,
The thing that we never understood getting into the lifestyle was we just thought that once you get in, you just have sex and that's it.
No, see,
Right.
and that's
we
what,
never realized there were so many different levels
Right.
that you can go in there. You could be a voyeur. You can do soft swap. You could do hard, full swap.
yeah, let's talk about that.
Yeah.
So people that are not in the lifestyle think it's like a big orgy. We just
Yes.
get together. There is different levels.
Yes, that's what we thought. We
There is
thought that as
different
soon as you
levels.
get in, you just have to go into an orgy and that's it.
And like, I got to say, when they first came into the lifestyle,
well, they took their time.
They did, but they had this rule, and the rule, and the rule was
We had a lot of rules.
So, and he came to us and says, "Listen, we had this one thing we're going to keep for ourselves, and we want to just bounce it off you." I go, "Okay, what is that?" We're going to hold kissing for us. I'm like, "No,
I understood it.
pick something like anal."
All right. Well,
Pick
I was able to kiss the female counterpart,
Right.
but we were not able to kiss the opposite sex.
Right.
And that was something that we felt comfortable with
At the time.
first.
Sure.
At the time.
First, you got to understand one thing. This is a new marriage for us.
When actually, when we met you, you weren't yet married.
We weren't even married
Oh,
yet.
that's
So
Right.
before this marriage, neither of us did anything like this in the lifestyle or anything like it.
Even though we wanted to.
Even
but
though we
didn't.
both wanted to, yes. But we talked about it once we were together.
Again, levels.
So we started at the very slow, basic level. Some people
Exactly.
jump in head first, and we just went little by little. At first we went to like a sex club, and we'd have sex next to another couple.
Right.
We would watch other people; they would watch us. Then we went to like soft swap, where
With another couple.
For a
with
very
another
long
couple.
time.
Yes.
We stayed at Soft Swap.
Yeah, how long
for
do you think
for a
you
year
were?
or two, right?
About
Can you say?
2 to 3 years.
Yeah.
We stayed at Soft Swap. And
Yes.
then we gradually got into full very
Yes.
slowly.
Yes, everything we did was we were just check with each other and make sure we were comfortable with it.
Which is the right thing to do.
Yes, and then
Totally.
when we were comfortable, we'd say, "Hey, let's try a little bit more." And every level along the way, what surprised me so much is that everybody that we were with was so respectful of
Yes.
what our level was. Nobody ever tried to force us into doing more than we wanted to do.
And I think that's sort of normal for the lifestyle.
Yeah,
And
which
I think-
surprised me.
Yeah. If people out there, if you find people not respectful, that's sort of a red flag.
Yes.
People are very respectful. They wanted to come in at your level, and they'll work with that.
Well,
If they-
good people will.
Yeah.
Yes.
And if they don't, again, red flag,
Right.
Right.
People you want to stay away from. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. But now, of course,
We've graduated.
Yeah.
Graduated.
We've come a long
Yes.
way, baby.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
the thing that I would say that is most important with every level we've ever been is the only thing that's important is what level you're at with your partner. So as long as you're both on the same level, I've seen couples that like the husband's trying to push the wife into doing more than she wants to
And
do.
vice versa.
And vice versa.
Sure.
Yes. So as long as you're on both the same level, that's all that counts. It don't matter if you're at the lowest level or if you're full swap.
You're right.
And
Or open,
separate rooms,
Yeah.
open marriages,
Sure.
whatever. It don't matter as long as you're both okay with it.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
That's all that matters.
So I think we were one of your first full swap couples.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you were.
Which was great for us.
Yes.
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 It was worth waiting for.
Yes, yes, it was, and you guys are very patient.
Broke the cherry, so to speak.
I think that a lot of people don't understand what the lifestyle really is.
Yes,
It's
exactly.
not just about sex. It's about connection. It's about friendship. It's
Yes.
about just having things in common and being able to share them. I think a lot of people who are not in the lifestyle have these fantasies and they don't get to live them
Act
out
on 'em,
because because the other partner is jealous or doesn't understand. But I honestly think that the majority of people have these feelings that they want to, act out.
Yeah, and explore.
Yeah, exactly.
Right. Because we were talking at dinner, it's like, you guys still have things you want to explore.
Sure,
I mean, it's like it never
Yes,
ends. It's like,
yeah.
oh, maybe we should try this, or
Yes.
maybe we should do that, or
Right. It opens up a whole new world and it can be very healthy. It doesn't have to be what people who aren't in the lifestyle think about people who are. you
right.
know?
Yeah,
So,
I think there's
It's
yeah.
important to communicate. You have to
Right.
communicate.
Yeah. Yeah, right before this, we were out to dinner. And,
Yes.
we came back, and Elle made these delicious Manhattans.
Yes, she's a good bartender.
Grand Marnier.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah,
And we're
very
drinking
good.
them right now, by the way.
Yes,
So,
they are good.
Now you guys have gotten to go to lots of lifestyle resorts.
Yes.
So tell us where you've been and what you like. What's your favorite? Reasons why. So what's your favorite place to go?
All right. So we've been to Hito 4 times. We've been to Desire Pearl 3 times. Desire RM once. Caliente once. I think that's about it as far as the
Resorts.
resorts. Yeah.
so you can see how they've blossomed, people.
Yes.
Yes.
They've
Oh yeah, there's
blossomed.
a story I think
Yeah.
that where you were at Pearl recently, and they were at the pool party, and nobody was having sex. Was it at Pearl?
That was the last time we were at Pearl. Yeah. And
was a
we
little
were
slow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was a little slow. And we were at the jacuzzi, the hot tub, and we were in the beds and nobody was having sex. And I said, come on, let's go to R. And and we did. And afterwards we got a standing
Ovation. It was a
Ovation.
ovation.
yeah.
And then
then
everybody
more
else.
And then
Yeah.
everybody else started
Started-
having sex.
joined
So
in,
we
yes.
just started it.
Kind of
yeah.
broke the ice.
Yeah.
Broke the ice. But we wouldn't have done that in the first time that we went. So this was, we've been in the lifestyle for 7 years now.
Yeah.
So very different from the first time.
Yeah. And just
Then-
like you go to a bar and there's a band playing and nobody's dancing.
Yes.
Yes.
One of the couples has to get up and be the first people to dance. And that's actually what you did in that instance.
Yes.
Nobody was having sex and you're like,
Right.
this is not fun here. Let's show them how to do it. And
Exactly.
you guys
Yes.
started doing it and then I'm sure everybody was grateful.
Yes.
Yes. So you like Pearl,
We do.
but you like Hito too.
We love Hito.
There's different vibes at both places. and
Right.
Each place. But
Even-
they're all good, though. You're in a
And
central
you're going to
place
go
and-
to the new
Yes,
place, right?
yes, we got reservations to go to DR, which is a new
The Grand Michis.
Grand
Miches,
Miches
yes.
and
okay.
Temptation
Yes.
Miches.
So we're going to have to follow up with you guys on
Yes.
that, obviously.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, it's
In the
brand
near
new. It's
future.
just opened up,
Right.
and there's 2 of them next door to each other. There's Grand and the Miches
regular,
Temptation
yeah,
next,
yeah.
next door. Yeah,
We're looking forward to hearing that
the
story.
the Grand is more lifestyle. Yes.
Grand is couples only and single women.
Okay.
Right.
Sure.
Yes. And
That makes
Miches
sense.
is singles and whoever.
And and whoever.
Right.
Yes. Temptations is a lifestyle resort. It's just topless. It's not naked, but it is a lifestyle resort.
That sounds super fun.
Yeah.
So you've progressed so far that during your last house party, Arg gets to say to me, Oh, I went to the last house party and I got to have sex with 4 women, and none of them were my wife.
La-di-da.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, tell me how that went. And I'm like, good for you that you're able to go 4 times.
Yes.
That's why they call him Superman.
We're going to follow up with this couple because they have lots of stuff coming up and lots of events and lots of resorts they're going to go to. This was a good guest segment, and we will talk to you all very, very soon.
Thank you guys for having us here.
Okay, people. After that sizzling expose, what do we have next?
Yeah, we talk about what we're doing next.
That's true.
Yes.
Usually.
Yeah. And so what is that?
I don't know. What's on the calendar? Let's read the notes here.
Right. So it's the ShareNation Hotel Takeover Party.
Correct. And we've
Yes.
talked about that. And here it is again. It's July 21st, 22nd. And it's this coming weekend, as we're recording this, obviously. And you can go to our website, lifestylelinks.com, to get tickets if you want to be part of that. And you do. I'm telling you. If you're anywhere close to northern New Jersey, you owe it to yourself to come to this. 'Cause it's a really, really good event.
Right. Because Friday night, the theme is superheroes and villains.
Correct.
Right.
And then Saturday during the day is a pool party.
Right.
And we're hosting that.
Right.
Of course, there'll be a foam party thing. We have a whole big foam thing that goes across the pool, and we're going to do a car wash.
Right.
And probably, maybe trivia again. I'm not sure.
Naughty trivia was fun.
Naughty trivia. And there's a couple other things that we have.
Some other raunchy things.
Yeah, raunchy things. Yeah, it's going to be good. Yeah.
And then Saturday night is the white party.
The big white party. And we've talked about this, how cool that is. Because everyone dresses in white, and it's very angelic.
It
looking.
is.
Yeah.
It is.
It's cool.
It's
great.
awesome,
It's
yeah.
fun. Yeah. And then there's after parties.
Right.
There's a
Upstairs.
Huge after
Oh,
party.
yeah.
Huge.
Oh, yeah. It's interesting. I mean, ShareNation is such a beautiful place. There's so many beautiful people. There's everybody for somebody. And it's just a beautiful atmosphere. Everybody gets along so well. It's
Right.
so sexy.
Exactly.
We highly recommend it. They have a second white party.
Yeah.
Going to be our first.
And this is in the
Prestigious Long Island, New York.
exactly east of New York City. So it's out there and it's beautiful.
And we've never been to this one.
We have not. So it's our first time.
But it's been going on for a
A
while
long time. But the party starts
at 3 p.m. on Saturday and goes until 3 a.m.
a.m. the
Yeah.
next day.
Yeah.
Big party.
Yeah. So we're looking forward to
We are.
that. And then after that, we have Sunny Rest.
We do. And we've been there before. We love it.
Yeah.
It's a great place. It's in the woods of,
PA.
yeah.
Not too far
That's
from the
me.
Poconos.
Yeah, not too far.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's a great place. It's very private.
So it's a campground that was originally a nudist campground,
Correct.
but it's kind of shifted. So now that it's about 75% swingers.
Yeah, more swingers now. Yeah.
Yeah.
We know a bunch of people there.
And so CNC invited us.
They did, and they're bringing a camper or something. with
Right.
them. But they invited a ton of people who were going to stay in the camper. So we said, oh, we know the people.
We're going to stay with M&D.
That's correct.
Yeah. And actually, he's a DJ there.
He is a DJ there. And at Edo.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah. They're super cool people.
And they have a sort of a camper, but it doesn't even look like that anymore. They add decks and they add on. He has a tiki bar,
Outdoor kitchen.
kitchen, refrigerators, music,
outside
It's crazy.
sound system.
It's crazy.
No, that camper doesn't move.
It does not.
And there are so many fun people there. So we're going to get to hang out with CNC and then M&D. There's other people we know too,
Right.
which will be like super fun. And then after that, we are having our own house party.
That's right. I almost forgot.
Yeah.
Mid-August, we're going to have our own house party. If you've followed our episodes and podcasts, you've heard about our house parties. deck parties and this and that.
Right. We should have about maybe 50 people.
50, 55, yeah, that range.
Yeah, something like that.
It's good. And we have a playroom downstairs we set up. And there's a bar. And
Downstairs, there's
right.
a playroom, there's a bar, and then,
there's
of course,
studio.
the studio. And sometimes we get crazy and we do karaoke in
We
here.
do. People get crazy with karaoke.
We have to shut the door, though, because sometimes people are still having sex on the air mattresses. And then we're in here, having karaoke.
Yeah, it's-
we're like, shh, okay, shut the door. And then we get in here and get crazy.
So it's like a rehearsal studio for a band and a recording studio.
Yes.
And there's big equipment in
Since
here.
JR is
Yeah.
and he's been a drummer since he's been 9,
Yeah,
and he's always in a band, and the band practices here.
We do.
So
It's a great sound system.
But
it sounds beautiful.
what's neat about our house party is that, so we have playroom downstairs, and then upstairs we have bedrooms,
That's right.
and people go up there. And that's normally a little smaller group. So
Yeah.
down here, we've got, you can get a pretty good orgy going on
We
down
have
here.
4 different
Air mattresses,
air mattresses
spaces.
down here.
And then upstairs, it's like bedrooms. But the rule is,
The rule is right. So we have signs up that says, if you're a squirter and you know who you are, proceed to the lower level immediately,
Right.
because
Yeah.
people are sleeping in those beds. You don't want to, you don't want to get them all messed up.
but I've already thought about my recipes. I'm making 2 like cool different dishes.
Right.
And
We should
then
mention that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We make food. We have actual,
Real food.
entree, real food.
Yeah.
And people will bring
appetizers.
appetizers,
Desserts.
and things,
Yeah.
and their own drinks and this and
Right.
that. So there's a lot of.
And I'm the one that cooks.
That's right.
But what does JR do?
I set up everything and
The chafing dishes.
the chafing dishes,
And the sterno.
the sternos, and the outdoor stuff, the lights and the music. And whatnot.
So it works out. So we're
It takes
really
me a
looking
couple
for.
of days to get it all together.
I know, especially the outside area.
Right.
Like we have a sun sail and a
Yeah. Whole big furniture, whole big,
fire pit and
big
sound
sectional,
system.
big
Yeah.
outdoor sectional fire pit.
Yeah.
And stuff.
And actually, in one of our future podcasts, we're going to talk about, for us, the advantages of house parties.
Yeah.
Yeah, we will.
We should probably do that next.
Maybe. It might
So-
be part of what our...
Yeah.
So next episode is not going to be an interview.
It's not. Back to our regular sort of format where we have a topic. And maybe that's a great idea. Maybe that's what that
Advantages
is.
of house parties.
Advantages of house parties.
Yeah.
And there is truly advantages of that. And
Yes.
we'll get into that.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah.
going to talk about it now.
We want to thank you so much for listening. And be sure to visit our website at lifestylelinks.com.
And that's LYNX. Goodbye, you beautiful people.